The day of anyone's tomorrow is not promised. Or, as it was said, no one is promised their life tomorrow. There's been a couple of stories in my life involving this saying, no one is promised tomorrow. This is the case of something that I've witnessed yesterday, or as the day that I'm making this video and message, yesterday was one of those days, but not involving me, but an entire store that is within the parameters of a fast food restaurant chain that I work for. So there was a restaurant north of Southwest Virginia by like 30 to 40 miles, but the district manager took me to that store very early in the morning, and me and my dad just couldn't figure out as to why. And I thought it had to do something with maybe a massive order, or I just couldn't figure it out because the district's manager's boss was going to be there too. And I just thought of multiple things, thinking that my boss was going to ask me to be the store manager, and I would have had to tell him no. But anyways, what ended up happening was, as soon as I get in the car, after the former video that, the past video that I made, after that video, which is this video, my boss tells me, as soon as I get into his car, about 20 seconds later, he said the store that we're going to is going to be shut down for good. And thinking to myself, I had no words to say. I just could not think. I had no words. I just thought to myself, just so many thoughts in my head, other than we're gonna be just cleaning all day, but more importantly, the people that are gonna be working. Because the thing is nobody was told that this store or this restaurant was gonna be shut down. And just think about that for a second. No matter what was going on, no matter how much money that they made, they weren't promised that the store was going to be open the next day. And eventually, everybody in that store was told, one by one or all at once, that they were not going to be there anymore. They're going to be out of the job. And let's just say that I have mixed feelings about it personally, and people that I've spoken to this about too. But anyways, the message that I bring to you today is this message. No matter what happens in your life that just all of a sudden just happens, know that there is a way, and that is in Jesus, and that if you follow and obey after him, then you will have a way of not only eternal life, but Jesus makes a way. He gives opportunities. He has done it with me before many times. He has provided me a basement door, me and my family, free of charge, literally behind my store that I work at, in an apartment complex where a dumpster was. I just find a door just out of the blue, and that was the will of God. He provided my family and I an exterior door, not an interior door, but an exterior door that matched exactly what needed to be done. And when I went in Michigan for the solar eclipse trip that I went on with just by myself, but to see my grandma, grandpa, and family in Michigan, I had nothing but shorts and t-shirts. And my grandma, she decided to help partial pay, not only with her own money, but I paid my part and she paid the part that she was going to pay. All of it added up to $60 or $70, and I only had to pay 30 or 35 bucks. Through that situation in Michigan, Jesus provided. though that things can happen in life where you may not end up having a job, Jesus will always provide a way. If he has with me, free of charge, and even with partial payments of money or whatever it may be, he can with you. May Jesus bless you.